A very good afternoon, everyone. The topic for today's debate is human trafficking. Now, what do we understand by the term human trafficking? It simply, pertains to the trafficking or movement of forced labor for various purposes, like, as I said, forced labor, sexual exploitation, or performing such activities which actually benefit others, but the people that are forced into those activities are called forced laborers, and that particular process is called human trafficking. It can take place within India, that is within a country, or maybe outside the country, that is cross-border trafficking. Now, if we have to understand, we will have to go into the Constitution. Article 23 and 24 are related to human trafficking and forced labor. Article 23 specifically pertains to the prohibition of human trafficking and forced labor or begging. And Article 24 is another fundamental right. The 23 also remains a fundamental right as well. So Article 24 is a fundamental right which, prohibits the, application or involvement of children below 14 years of age in hazardous works like industries or mines. Recently, legislation had been in news, which was POCSO Act. It means prohibition of children's sexual exploitation. Now, it was in controversy because it was meant to know that if there is no physical touch, that is skin to skin touch between two people, then that will not be termed as a sexual harassment. Rather, there should be physical touch, that is skin to skin touch like this, then it will be termed as sexual exploitation. Now, how can we say that it is a good legislation? I mean, if a person is being harassed over his clothes, that will not be termed as sexual exploitation. How does that, mean? I mean, the due process of law should be maintained as the Constitution, demands for. Further, if we have studied the reports recently, it was found that the majority of the people who are, involved as victims of human trafficking come from the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, and religious minorities. Specifically talking about the religious minorities, for some examples are, Uyghur Muslims in China, the Rohingyas Muslims in Bangladesh, and even Hindus, Jains, and Sikhs in Bangladesh, in Afghanistan, and other countries where they are in minority. So how can we overcome these challenges in human trafficking? I think that the government agencies should work in tandem with such organizations that are involved in fighting against human trafficking, such as the NGOs and other societies related to human rights. And we should spread awareness among those very people who are vulnerable to such trafficking, and should be made aware about such happenings inside and outside the country, and should be empowered so that they can fight back against themselves being involved in those trafficking as victims, and they can be therefore relieved from getting involved in such an activity. Further, the government can use better funds and provide specific budgetary allotments to those sections, those sectors involved in fighting against human trafficking, because it is a very global phenomena. It is a global threat for the the personals, the people of a country. Thank you.